this is round 7. We're currently 4-2. We're currently 4-2, and let's just give this our best shot. Hopefully it's like Reanimator, and we can just go turn 1 or game 1 Faerie Macabre, game 2 bunch of stuff. Oh, I don't know what standings I am at the moment. 21, currently 21. So might not make it to top 32, I guess. I don't know how it works. Yeah, no one else has got the nickname of the Innovator, Francis, as far as I know. No one good, anyway, so no one that anyone's going to remember has it. Win for top 16, you reckon? I don't think it's a winning in for top 8. I think that ship sailed. We're really far down the 4-2 bracket. Because we probably don't have very good breakers because... we don't have very good breakers because the first round our opponent never played. They just didn't turn up. So that's probably terrible. Let's just try and win. All we need to worry about is winning anyway. When you're at this point in the tournament and you're X and 2, you don't need to worry about doing any maths. You just want to win. And if you can't win, well, so be it. Yeah, he probably watched the stream on Friday. Okay, here we go. Last round. Final round. Let's do this. Come on, can we win this? That'd be so sweet. Let's get some hype. We're on the play. Oh, is this lands or is this... I can't remember. I think this is lands again. I could be wrong though. This is a weird one. We've got a Vial, a push and a squad. This could be D&T or Delver. I think I'm going to mull this. I don't know. This is weird. This is a weird hand. I kind of feel like I want to mull it because we can't... Oh no, I guess we can... No, we can't do the squad anytime soon, so... I thought he played combo as well normally. I think I'm going to mull this. I'm on the play. I can't prowl the squad anytime soon is the problem. Maybe dredge. I think I'm going to mull this. It just doesn't do anything. If I knew what I was playing against, I'd keep it, potentially. But I think in the unknown, I'm going to mull it. This is so much better. So we'll get rid of one of the squads. I mean, with the new London Mulligan rule, we can just mull to the nuts every game. I don't know why you guys aren't doing this. You literally just mull to the nuts every single game, and you just win. It said that he sent me a message, but I haven't had anything pop up, so I don't know what that's about. Oh, maybe maybe it's it's turned off my chat because I rebooted Magic Online, I think. That's really weird. Or maybe he's not got chat enabled. I'm so confused. We'll put this on the bottom, and then we're going to play turn 1 Aether Vial and find out whether they are on combo or not. Oh, it's pretty laggy. I'm not gonna lie. This might need restarting at some point. So Maverick's pretty bad. Oh, what are we doing now? Magic Online, what are we doing? Magic Online. Jeez. Right, sorry, completely zoned out there, trying to sort out Modo. Okay. Okay, let's pass for now. Come on. You're out the goddamn way. Oh my god. It's super laggy. Oh my god. Yep. Okay, he's asking whether whether we want to split, because he might be able to make top 8. Ooh, okay, this is a pretty good turn. So I get to go push the Mother of Runes, stick the Snitch in off of Revolt. Seems pretty good. And then we can get the squad in next turn. Yeah, I don't think this is a splitting stream, if I'm honest. I don't think we can split with I don't think we can split with the philosophy we're currently doing. This is definitely a Dream Crush stream, as sad as that might be. We'll probably lose anyway. Maverick's not a very good matchup. It's like, I mean, think how bad the Death and Taxes matchup was. Maverick's pretty similar. It just kills you in slightly more interesting ways. Death and Taxes has really irritating win cons. Maverick is playing pretty sweet win cons, but you still just lose to it because it's doing the same thing we're doing, but better. So we need to get pretty lucky, to be honest. But when do we not? Prowl is so good. I love me some Prowl. Such a good mechanic. And actually, I'm not allowed to concede anyway, because the stipulation for this donation league is we play every single round. We're currently 4-2, Callum. Currently 4-2. No worries. That does nothing. I probably can't beat Gaddock T, honestly. I need to play more quickly anyway. I'm faffing around with Magic Online chat and not paying attention to my clock, which is silly. Okay, Wasteland is fine. So I'm going to Wasteland the Dryad Arbor. Get in with both of these. I'm not going to send them misinformation. And then we'll get the squad in, and hopefully this is enough of a clock. So they're probably going to plough the Prickly Boggart, I guess? Jeez, if this gets ploughed, that sucks. Yeah, this is pretty bad, actually. Man, this is pretty bad. If they go block plough... Oh, we just don't care. Sweet. Love it. Oh, right. Okay, let's have a look. So, what's the most annoying? Jitte. And then, to be honest, probably Scavenging Ooze. And after that... There's not much else. Probably just a knight, I think. Yeah, I guess. It makes a stone. They've got 3 Stoneforge Mystics. Do they have another equipment I can't see? I don't think so. Okay, we'll just take the equipment out. That makes the most sense. Yeah. Sweet. Those are pretty annoying things to get off the board, so... Right. This is going to be a clock stream. This is all about getting the clock under control. We need to wrestle with this clock. Yeah, good squad. Get into grips with the big clock. Callum's got me started now. Jeez! Damn it! It's that. It's this build. Ah, now we need removal. Wow. Jeez. As if. You are kidding me, friendo. Ah, what? No, come on. Oh, as if it's the Sword of Light and Shadow build. Why? Why? Oh my goodness. Oh, jeez. Why do we keep getting ranched by these, like, protection from black cards? And now they get Dryad Arbor back. I guess we look pretty silly for not taking the split, but we can't take the split, I'm afraid. That's not how this works. Yep. Alright, I'm just going to auto-yield through this. Hopefully we can... Yeah, I shouldn't have streamed on Friday, that was the problem. Okay, so literally going to... Oh, they get Mother of Runes back, of course they do. I'm just going to start auto-yielding aggressively because we need to catch up on clock, and they're probably going to win from this point, honestly. Like, we have no removal that gets rid of this now. And we have nothing in game 1 that... Yeah, we're super dead. Always, no. Always yield. No. Let's just try and catch up on this clock. Yep, go nuts. Play the swamp. Doesn't matter. We're just going to auto-yield through this, try and get to game 2. Tell him I'll split if he concedes. Oh, that's he wants to get he's trying to get top 8 though. That's the problem. He thinks he can get top 8. Okay, I said change of heart, I'll split if you concede. He said makes absolutely no sense. I mean, at least he's drawn absolutely nothing, to be fair. We don't really have a way back into this, but... We really don't have a good way back into this. We need to somehow race him. I don't understand how we've not taken more damage. It feels like we've taken more damage than this. Damn it. Well, I'm just going to cast that. Whatever. I don't know why I haven't been attacking with Prickly Boggart. I keep just auto-passing, don't I? This is silly. I should have been getting in with this. That's definitely my bad. I think I've auto-passed a couple of turns now. And he's ahead on clock too. Yeah, we've been unlucky really. Well, I guess we haven't. It's kind of the right sort of matchup variance you might expect at the moment, but 2 Death and Taxes and a Maverick, all of which are pretty much unbeatable. It's kind of rough runnings, I would say, in all honesty. Did I remember to hit record? I did. So what do we have to draw to get out of this? Marsh Flitter is probably a pretty good place to start, honestly. Marsh Flitter is probably... We need to basically go running Marsh Flitters, I think, is how we win this. He needs to keep drawing nothing. We draw like 3 Marsh Flitters in a row. And we might then get through just through sheer clock. That's like the worst draw possible. So I guess we'll just Wasteland one of the... Probably Wasteland this. Just pass the turn. Get in with both of these. He's stopped talking to me now. I suppose, to be fair, there is still a world in which we can cheese out the last 2 games if we get super lucky. There's like no way we're winning this, but... He's had pretty rancid draws as well, to be fair. But we're gradually catching back up on clock. Okay. I mean, this is a way we can do this. I should have attacked with the Snitch. That was a mistake. I forgot that he didn't move the sword. I should have attacked with the Snitch. Oh no, because he can block it with Thalia. Never mind. So this is where winning the game. This is where we can start going. How do we win the game? This is like the card that is the start of that plan. So if we can draw like all the other Marsh Flitters in the deck, like this, Nick laughed at this card, but this card is like by far one of the best cards in the deck. It's been better than this. Yep, that's fine. I guess he's just not attacking at the moment. We get to make him discard a bunch of cards as well, which is sweet. Okay, so this is great. He's definitely not going to be expecting this. I think Vial on 4 mid-combat always makes people take a couple of seconds. So this is where we can start clawing our way back into this. So I think that's pretty easy. Thalia I don't think matters. I suppose what I could do is this and this. Oh no, hang on, I'm doing this the wrong way around. How do I unblock this? Right, block here, and then sacrifice the Snitch to pump this once. And then he can choose which thing he wants to keep alive with the Mother of Runes, which is fine. And then next turn we get the Snitch back. Oh! This means that we get Snitch, the Snitch trigger for the Bog Bingo, by the way. For those of you playing Bog Bingo, this means next turn we get the Snitch trigger for Bog Bingo. So we're actually just dead next turn anyway because of this smelly Sword of Fire and Ice. Which is a real shame. So we actually can't win through this anyway. For 2. Is this maybe... I wonder what this is. Oh, Scrib Ranger. That makes sense. So he's got double mum activation. Oh, is this a plough? Another Hierarch? No. Oh, he got Gaddock back, didn't he? Yeah, sure. Yep. Not the worst, I guess. So this is for the sake of those playing Bog Bingo. So we can get the Snitch trigger. Okay, so we're a little bit behind on clock. Let's keep the positive energy running and see if we can take down this game. So Dismember is super important. Minister of Pain is very good. Warren Weirding is good in this matchup. And Sorcerous Spyglass is good in this matchup. So there's quite a few things here that are good. Jitte is good. Thing is, it's a lot of stuff to bring in is the problem. And it's entirely possible Weirding's not going to be good enough, honestly, because he still has a lot of things in play. So, what isn't as good? I could probably just see cutting Faerie Macabre. These have not been very good this league, in all honesty. And he is playing swords again, so actually maybe it's just these. If I was to replace anything in this deck, I think it would probably be these. The fact they can't block is so rough. So probably cut the Snitch. And like cut one Faerie Macabre and probably leave it at this. So I'll give this a go. I think Snitch is definitely the most dubious creature left in the deck. Everything else pretty much pulls its weight at this point. I'm happy with everything else, but Snitch is kind of rough. So Snitch could probably do with replacing, or maybe just having more non-creature spells, I guess, but that doesn't seem right. So we'll see. Okay, Bog Boyz hype in the chat. This could be the last round, the last game even. This is how it ended up. He didn't want to entertain a split in the end. Not taking us seriously. Yeah, this is good hand. Keep this. Turn 1 Vial. So this is the turn 1 Vial, turn 2 Blackguard plus Boggart hand, which is pretty good. So this is the kind of hand where we have a shot here. This is definitely the kind of hand where we have a shot. If we could draw. Okay, that's fine. So let's just get these into play now. We don't really need to play around anything. Just need to get the auto pass on. Yeah, Bad Moon's like interesting. I don't think it's good enough though. I think what I want to do. Yeah, I don't know. I need to find something for the 3 mana slot instead of the Snitch. The Snitch can just be a really good clock against combo though, so I'm probably just looking at it from the fact that it's bad against creature matchups. Like against combo, Snitch is really good because it's just a good clock. So I think I don't want to cut them. I just need to keep boarding them out in creature matchups like I have been, because they're super bad in creature-based matchups. Well, this is really good. So now we get to push the Mother of Runes. And we get to play a Vial, which is really good. So definitely feeling like we're in an okay spot here. Yeah, I think the Snitches are okay. Like against combo, the gates are really good. Against control, they're pretty good. They're just not very good at blocking in creature matchups, which is where we need to block. That's pretty bad. But we can try and race it. That's pretty good. So I guess we'll cast this. That seems okay. Actually, I don't think it's worth it. I think the 1 damage isn't worth taking 2 off the tomb. So I think for now I'm going to pass. And we can't attack him. Oh, we can attack with the Boggart. I'm being silly. Yeah, of course we can. Yeah, this is fine. We're falling behind on clock though, which is bad. I don't think the Faerie Macabre is worth holding to try and like get ooze. We just need more cards. We can't afford to just try and be cheeky. Night of Autumn. Okay, that's pretty annoying. This is okay though, because we can still cast the Frogtosser next turn. So this could definitely have been worse. Yep, That's fine. We're still not in a bad spot though. We can still potentially race this. The fact that that's doing 4 a turn is kind of rough. So Fatal Push would be good here, or a Dismember. Swamp is also fine. Now we can get in for 4. Yeah, we need to draw removal for Ooze really badly, but we can at least chump with Goblin Rogues for the time being. And actually, at the moment, we can just block and kill this. So I should probably turn off auto yields here. Am I auto yielding? I don't know if I've auto yielded yet, because I want to be able to pump the Marsh Flitter if I need to. I think we're just chumping though, because if he draws a plough, another plough, we get destroyed. That's fine. I think I'm just going to do this and take 3. It means he gets a bigger ooze, but if we draw removal for it, it doesn't matter anyway. That's really annoying. It's actually still a 2-2 though, which is kind of funny. Now it's not. He's not dead this turn. If we could draw removal for the ooze, we might be okay. Man, this is so close. This has been a much more reasonable curve, this game. Oh, I really hope we end up getting the deck published. That'd be so good. It would really suck after going 4-1 to not get published. So fingers crossed for that. Okay, that plays. That definitely plays. So hopefully he doesn't have a plough. This is probably a plough. Man, I should have equipped it to the. I should have equipped it to this. Man, his last card is a plough, as if. No, he's oozing. Alright, alright, alright. That makes sense. That makes sense. So now we can just race by attacking a bunch. We don't need to worry about stuff at the moment. I don't think I need to do anything now. Let's just pass and see what we can do. Hey Stryfo, thanks for the big host. Welcome everybody that's coming over. We're currently 4-2. We're a game down against Eco Baronin. Playing with Bog Boyz. Yeah, tier 0 Bog Boyz. Everyone jokes, but we're definitely still in it this game though. Definitely still in it this game. The Mazavith's going to be annoying. Is there a way we can set this up so that he's dead this coming turn? So he's going to have a maze, which means he's going to maze the Jitte. So he's going to take. He can take 5 as like the maximum damage we can do, because we can pump this into a 3/3. Then he takes 2, and then he mazes whatever the Jitte's on. So I think it's unlikely that we can kill him. Seems super unlikely. We've caught up on clock though, which is good. What do we need to draw? We still need to draw removal, basically. Problem is, it's going to cost us a lot of life to cast it. Wasteland for Maze would be really good. Potentially. Man, he found Green Sun, so he's just going to kill the Jitte. Yep, okay, so... I don't think I get punished for waiting for this to go into play. I think I just let it happen, that's fine. Because you never know, he might get Night. So I think we're just going to do this. He puts... Oh, I suppose he's already exiled Night of Autumn, and he's got a second Night of Autumn, fine. What are we, post-board? Is this game 2 or is this game 1? This is game 2, right? Yeah, fine. So, let's kill the Hierarch and the Night of Autumn. Sure thing. We're ahead on clock, which is good. Thanks everyone that's sticking around from Stryfo's Big Host though. This is super close. We are a game down though, and it is not looking good for the home team currently. Yep. Yep. We basically, if we could draw another Marsh Flitter, I think we'd probably win. So we still are kind of on the need to draw a Marsh Flitter plan. This is an easy block. Okay, so we're going to tick this up to 4. Because we can cast 3 drops off of the 2 swamps with the Frogtosser. And we will hopefully draw a Marsh Flitter. I think if we draw a Marsh Flitter, we win. If we draw a squad... if we draw a creature, we might just win. Super hard to tell, though. The problem is he's got this the Knight of the Reliquary to make a maze. So we really kind of need to keep going wide. So we really want a Marsh Flitter. That's the worst draw we could have possibly had. So we're just going to hold that. And we'll get in... To be honest, we can only really attack with both of these, which kind of sucks. And then we will chump with... Yeah, that makes sense. What are we going to chump with? I'm not sure. I think we have to chump with the Frogtosser at this point, because potentially we can kill him in the air next turn because he's at 5, so he'd take 2 and then we can attack with the Marsh Flitter and sacrifice whatever he maze of it. So we're so close. Yeah, Bog Treat would have been so good. That's not good. This smells like he's got something really good. Oh yeah, of course he can just pump his thing a bunch of times. That makes sense. Yep, go nuts. Man, this is so close. Loving the fact the viewers went from like 70 down to 26 over the course of like 2 minutes. What are you talking? Why would you want to miss this fantastic content? Oh, don't be another flipping Zenith. Tracker doesn't matter at this point, I don't think. Thalia doesn't matter at this point. If he only attacks... Okay, I'm just going to block the Scavenging Ooze. I'm going to block the Scavenging Ooze with the Frogtosser. 2, 3, 4, 5. He's actually leaving himself dead here, right? Because if we draw a Goblin, he's just dead. If we draw a Goblin off the top that we can cast, he's just dead. We can't tap the tomb, but we've got the Cavern, so Goblin for the win here, right? Because we can pump it. So we need a Goblin for the win. We literally just need a Goblin off the top for the win. No, we're not going to take this up. Come on. Give us a Goblin. That's not a Goblin. Wow, that was close. That was so close. Jeez. This only sacrifices Goblins. Yeah, I don't think we can make it through this. Is there any way through this? No. We were so close. If we'd just drawn a Goblin, we would have won this. I am kind of surprised he attacked with both, in all honesty. Since he had 2 other creatures. I suppose he's just dead super soon himself. To be fair, if it was Cavil Slaver, we still couldn't sacrifice it. So it doesn't actually make much difference. This card's been pretty good, honestly. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to attack with these 2. We're going to play the Blackguard. No, we're not, because he doesn't know what we've drawn. And we're just going to pass, see what he does, and we're going to tap the tomb. Should have ticked Vial up to 5. Yeah, maybe that would have been funnier. Well, we couldn't. We wouldn't have known. We can't have ticked Vial up to 5 anyway, because we needed to draw the Marsh Flitter. You noobs. Jeez. Let's do this. This might get him scared, so we need him to do what Eric's opponents always do, which is just concede with us dead on board. That's what we need him to do. So if he could do that, that would be great. What does Earwig Squad do? Marsh. Why would I take... I don't know what I've drawn until I activate it. Oh yeah, Stoneforge Mystic. What a tilt! Oh, now you can just get protection from black. Oh, so obnoxious. Yeah, sort of light and shadow. So lame. See, look, people are already adapting to the Bog Boyz meta. This shows real fear of this archetype. What are we getting now, exactly? Mazavith? Planes. Oh, to equip it? Fair enough. Oh, because he had Thalia out. Yeah. Oh, it's a shame that he didn't time out. So close. Yeah, we were so close to winning this game. We had to win a 3rd game on the draw, though. So this matchup's super rough. This matchup is super rough. Nah, combo matchups aren't so bad. Well, we tried our best, folks, but we didn't quite get there. Let's see how we ended up. I bet we didn't make it. Oh, no, I don't think we made it. 30th? Is this the final standings? Is this final standings? Are we 30th? Please say we're 30th. Are we 30th? Does this mean we're 30th? Did we get top 32? Did we do it? Please say we did it. Sweet. Ugh. Well, that was a hell of a stream. 6 hours.